sources of revenue, gaming and sales tax, for your future. So in addition to talking about what these cuts mean, we need your help to talk about revenue reform and why that's needed. And having you on our side talking about these issues, communicating to your friends, to everyone that you work with or that you go to work with, that is going to make a significant difference. Thank you very much for being out here.
No more cuts! 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 No more cuts!
Last thing I want to say is this is about your future. Nevada is at a crossroads, at a brink of either going in one direction where we're already last in everything that matters. If we don't turn the curve and start investing and diversifying our economy so that the jobs that all of you are training for and educating for exist here in our state, then we won't have a state to call home. And that's what we're fighting for, and that's why you're all out here. Thank you all very much.
You got this?
Yes.
No more cuts! 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 No more cuts!
Having all these members come down here and talk to us is showing that we are making a difference. Am I right? And we have friends all over. We have friends in high and low places here supporting us today. Right behind me, this lovely, beautiful young lady from the Interim Finance Committee, Assemblywoman
Heidi Gansert.
Heidi Gansert.
Thank you. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you taking the time to come down here. Okay, thank you. I want to tell you how thankful I am that you came down here so that your voices could be heard. We are facing very troubling times. I think it's important to recognize that education is opportunity. I am a product of the University of Nevada. My husband is. Our children, we've also participated in the prepaid tuition because we are dedicated to this state and we think it's important to support higher education. But these times are dire. I'm really not sure what we're going to do with the proposed cuts, and I think that you need to recognize that you are going to be part of this solution.
Yeah.
We really... Today during Interim Finance, we are looking at cutting diapers for elderly, for not providing glasses for other people, for not providing care for people during the day. So I want you to understand how difficult this is, how dire the situation is, and that your being here and your voices being heard today are important to us because we want to make sure that there is access to care. Or, excuse me, access to education. And I also want you to realize that during good times, we've helped establish the university system to make sure that we do have the community colleges, to make sure that we have the buildings and the staffing at UNLV and UNR, to make sure that we've supported the Millennium Scholarship Program, which helped so many people attend the university. So thank you for being here today, and please understand how dire the fiscal state is.
Don't cut our education!
So thank you again for being here. I appreciate your voices. We all support higher education and understand the opportunity it provides.
Thank you, Mrs. Gansert. Thanks, bro.
There's a gentleman who's been representing the University of Nevada, Las Vegas for 2 years up in the third floor of the student union. As a great American and as the UNLV student body president, put your hands together for Adam Cronis!
sure there's nobody. Is anybody? Okay. Guys, you've been out here now since about 10 o'clock this morning at UNLV and now here at this building. There were people in certain areas of the state that were banking on the fact that in the past students have sometimes been apathetic. What do you guys think about that apathy now? No! Do you think apathy is dying and that we're actually getting more involved in what's going to happen and what we can do to change things for the better?
Yeah.
Guys, I'd be lying to you if I said we don't face some difficult choices and some things that are going to happen that are going to all affect us all. All of us are facing our own situations, economically or otherwise, so we're all in the same boat in many ways. But we're all in the same boat in how we've come out here today, in the rain, in the cold, missing tests, missing classes, and I hope all of you are gonna be all right with your classes.
We will be if
Why not? They're going to be gone next year anyway if they're going to cut it. Yeah.
I would be happy to sign off on your grades, but I don't have that ability. So guys, this isn't the end of it. I wish I could say today we've won the battle, we're going to go home, and we're going to be able to see some great things coming up in the next couple of weeks. But this is only the beginning. We're going to need your involvement in the next 2 weeks because, as the governor himself announced yesterday, February 23rd is the special session where they're going to be cramming like... Oh, can you still hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me back there? Okay.
Yeah.
They're going to be cramming to solve these issues like we cram for our finals. And we need to make sure that we stay on the decision makers so they don't forget us when they go back into the rooms to negotiate what they need to do to solve these issues. We got to be blowing up the fax machines. We got to be blowing up the minutes. We got to have them run out of minutes because they're getting so many messages from us.
We won't stop! 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 We won't stop!
Guys, as long as we know you're with us, we're not going to stop 1 second either. The tough thing about this right now is, unlike last year, everything is compressed into 2 or 3 weeks. We got to be on the move. We got to be adaptable. We got to be flexible. We got to be going everywhere and doing anything we can to keep showcasing our concern and that we want to be able to contribute back once we graduate. The next step in this whole process, guys, if you can make it, I know it's on a Saturday. We don't want to go take care of these kind of things usually because you work, you have all your other stuff to do. But if you can, if you have just an hour or 2 of your time on Saturday, there's going to be a town hall in the same building right behind us.
I'll be there.
That's going to get public comment on solutions that people have and concerns and suggestions that all of you have to help solve these issues. So they've heard from you today. It is absolutely critical to hear from you on Saturday. Pack the room.
9 a.m.
It's going to be 9 a.m.
We have to be there, Adam. Tell them
Saturday, Adam.
We got to pack the room, guys. As many of you that can go to that podium to talk about your own experiences as possible, starting at 9 a.m. this coming Saturday, February 13th, is that?
Yeah.
February 13th, folks. Woo! Now listen, we've heard a lot about being last in things, being last in this and being last in that. Well, none of you are last in our hearts today for stepping up like that. You know, the nice thing about being last sometimes, we got nothing to lose, so we're going to be pushing I know you guys will be out there. Keep going, guys. Anything we can do, we're here. Anything we need to do, we represent you. Hold our feet to the fire as you're doing for our state representatives. Hold us to task, and together we'll get some good things done. Thank you all for being here.